I didn't unmute. I was too busy dancing. Hello. I have rosied up my cheeks for Christmas. I have my Christmas ale. I found a Christmas game that might be shit, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see. Okay. I did forget to bring up my chat overlay, which I definitely need because this is full screen and I can't reduce it. So hopefully that's going to work. Hi, I'm Burble Mantequilla. I have rosy Christmas cheeks. I did it because I'm just so pale. I've rosied up myself to look really cheesy and Christmassy. I have Christmas ale from Marks and Spencer's. I don't know what's supposed to make it Christmassy. Festive and fruity, it says. What is it supposed to be? Easy drinking ale brewed specially for the festive season. English ingredients, double roasted crystal malts, first gold hops, create lovely aromas and flavours of fruit, cake and prunes. This does not taste of fruitcake and prunes. This tastes of beer. It's still nice, but yeah. They done nothing, basically. They put a Christmas label on it. But festive, festive, festive. Activa, get me a Christmas tree. Oh, look at the 2024 little thing you got. Okay. I'm going to need to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Look at the guinea pigs. You can see Rogue. You can see Topanga's face sticking out from a curtain. Sorry, I was just giving myself a good old honk there. And I need to really remember to be unmuted. Okay. Rogue is doing a nice dignified groom of herself. Lovely. And we are back. I got Nerd or Die sent me an email saying we can give you a free snowfall thing. So I claimed it, and this is it. Free snowfall thing. I've just applied it to play when I first go on to my Just Chatting, and then, as you see, it will stop. It's not permanent. But it was free, and it's Christmas, so we have that happening. There it was. You can get different... Oh, Poodle, hello. You can get, like, diagonal windy ones, so I might change it up every time, but that was the first one we've got. I'm going to play the free game that I found on Steam. It's called Yuligans, Christmas is Coming. Could be shit. I won't know. It was free. We lose nothing. We lose nothing trying it. We lose nothing having a go. Come and have a go if you think you're festive enough. That's what we're going to say to this game. And we're going to jump in. Here we go. Well, let me just check. It says live and excellent. Oh, and I do want to say, yeah, that'd be good. I do want to say I got paid out today. I got paid out by Twitch. Thank you, lovely silent subscribers. Thank you. It was really useful to be able to get 50 quid a month. And I get just below that, because once they take their fee, it's just below that. 50 quid a month from my between 10 and 15 subs that I have. It is really useful. It comes in really handy, and especially at this time of year. Thank you very much. From me and from guinea pigs. I assure you they're grateful. One of them's drinking water, so they're off around the back, and Rogue is on the other side of the curtain eating a piece of lettuce now. But I assure you, Rogue is massively grateful. That lettuce wasn't bought because my mum gave me that lettuce. But that lettuce would have been bought by your money had my mum not already bought it and given it to me to give to the guinea pigs. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to jump in. I think this is supposed to be multiplayer, but I'm just me. Select your elf? Well, to be fair, this one does have the cheeks that I've drawn on myself. It's the beginning of November. Christmas is practically here. 8 weeks till Christmas. Up at the North Pole, winter comes early and we're all just waking up from a year-long nap. With only 8 weeks until the big night, will we be ready or will there be another year without Santa Claus? Oh, Soda Jerk, Krampus Shack, Museum of Christmas, Elves Workshop, Abominable Woods, Claus's Kitchen, Santa's Workshop, Elf Gym. Right, we'll start at the top. We'll start soda jerking. Drink. You spend the week warming your signature stool at the end of the counter in the warming my signature stool. I'm heating up my favourite turd. Downing one sugary beverage after another. You gain 2 speedy and 1 jolly. Oh, I've got a little counter on the side there. You've seen the flyers around the pole. It comes as no surprise when the soda jerk is packed today for the milkshake chugging contest. The prize, 5 of the plumpest gumdrops you've ever seen. Not many have the endurance to withstand the inevitable brain freeze. Even if you don't want to join, it'll be a sight to see others try. You excitedly enter the preliminaries and get in line. It's not long before you're given a shot with several other faces you don't recognise. A bell rings and everyone raises their milkshakes. You recall the shake touching the back of your throat and a little else as the freeze took hold. Your body was too meek to withstand the intense cold. Your thoughts struggle to get back up to speed. Even days later, you lose too creative. Let's not forget the midwinter feast. Once Santa is awake, he's going to be terribly hungry. Milk and cookies alone won't do. Make toys. You spend the entire week inside the workshop hammering away at toys with your fellow elves on the assembly line. Don't forget to whistle while you work. You gain 2 jolly, 1 speedy, and you are paid 1 gumdrop. Today's the day they introduce all the recently graduated trainees to the workshop floor. Partway through the day, one of the new faces bounces up to you, beaming ear to ear. I just made my first gumdrop, they exclaim. Can you believe it? A gumdrop of my very own. The elf holds his prize out for all to see. No, we're not stealing. Give advice. You awkwardly pat the youth on the forehead. If only you knew where to get gumdrops. Why do you think I'm here, you sigh. The young elf steps away and gives a brief chuckle. I suppose you're right. They smile and go back to work. You think back on yourself when you started and wish you were still that optimistic. You lose 1 jolly? Brilliant. Father Christmas... So I didn't steal and I got bummed. Father Christmas and Mother Earth come from the feast every year and stay a few weeks after. They're so proud of their son and what he does for all the good children of the world. Santa doesn't always see that though. We need him at his jolliest for the sleigh ride. Visit weekly exhibit. You spend the week following the Ghost of Christmas Past tour around the halls of the museum. Fascinated by this week's special exhibit, you gain 2 creative and 1 jolly. As you walk through one of the back halls, you can hear a heated debate in progress. It would seem the Ghost of Christmas Past is designing the exhibit on how Christmas changed after Santa took over. Father Christmas has taken offence to his portrayal in the exhibit. He doesn't think the primary focus of his reign being on his drinking revelry is appropriate. Past protests saying that it's accurate. Support Father Christmas. Christmas is a time of forgiveness, you explain. Past relents and agrees there are a lot of other traditions from Father Christmas's time that could be highlighted a little bit more. They both leave pleased with the outcome. You gain 1 jolly. Yay me! November draws to a close. Guests for the feast begin to arrive several days early. Time to put the finishing touches. You never know who might show up. So, do research. You spend the week delving into Christmas's history, discovering long-forgotten family traditions. Gain 1 nice, 1 creative, and you are paid 1 gumdrop. Krampus stands in front of an exhibit on him, laughing hysterically. He points to a picture of him stuffing a child into a bag. In my early days, I was known for my unusual appetites. On one hand, none of this exhibit surprises you, but this doesn't seem like who Krampus is anymore, hopefully. Encourage his future. You explain that as long as he keeps his unusual appetites to himself, everything is going to be fine. Krampus turns to you. His posture isn't friendly. You back away chuckling and leave. You don't want to see if he still has that bag. You lose 1 creative. Santa is awake. I repeat, the big guy is up. The midwinter feast is upon us and there's still much to be done. Not only do we have Father Christmas and Mother Earth, but Jack Frost, the Ghost of Christmas Past, and Abby Snow, leader of the Snowkin as well. Even Krampus has decided to join us in holiday cheer. What could go wrong? Prepare sides. Make inventive side dishes before the feast begins. You get to work in the kitchen helping the others prepare the traditional sides for the feast. Vegetables, potatoes and biscuits, the favourites are all here. The feast is a little quieter than usual this year. Almost certainly because everyone is enjoying the food. Yet another good feast behind us. As the dessert plates are taken away, everyone briefly settles by the hearth, ready for another year of banter. Krampus preaching about the need to punish all bad children with coal. Abby Snow complaining about Mal and the other elves who continue to prank the Snowkin. And the ghosts of Christmas past and future arguing over which Christmas will be the best. And so, the night ends with Santa leading his parents off to Mother Earth's cottage, exiting the room with his signature jolly laugh. So in this, Father Christmas is Santa Claus's dad. Okay. And just like that, the first letters to Santa have begun pouring in. We're all loosening our belts a notch after the midwinter feast, but we can't let that slow us down. Now that the big guy is awake, we can finally open up the rest of the North Pole. Reindeer stalls, post office, Mother Earth's garden, elves' workshop. Spend the entire week inside the workshop hammering away with tongs. Okay. Don't forget to whistle while you work again. Jolly Speedy paid 1 gumdrop. Without looking, you turn to leave for the day and walk right into Mrs. Claus. A present falls from her hands and has an intricately carved hammer made of high quality material comes tumbling out of it. It would appear it is the forewoman's birthday and Mrs. Claus was bringing her a hammer as a present. I carved it myself, Mr. Claus, even imbued it with some of his Christmas magic, Mrs. Claus explains. With the forewoman nowhere to be seen, you are given the present to deliver. The forewoman returns shortly after and is overwhelmed by the present. She excitedly tosses you a gumdrop for your help. You gain 1 gumdrop. Over the next few days, you notice Hello, Pickle. I am trying out a free game that I found on Steam. How are you? I am still honking my hooter. I'm blowing my nose. Remy has an appointment at the vet on Monday to see if he needs his teeth trimmed. Poor Remy and his teeth. It's getting to be a saga. Over the next few days, you notice the forewoman's arms becoming increasingly toned. You admire the gift and are happy you delivered it. So you can make... This is the second time it's asked me if I want to steal something. You can be an arsehole in this lovely Christmas elf game. You gain one nice and one jolly. The letters from all the children in the world have begun to pile so high that a spool of lights has been draped around them. I was making sure the plan next weekend is to take 2 of the guinea pigs. I go to my lady that I care for in the morning and then carry on to Mum's house with the guinea pigs. And then Sunday, the other 2 guinea pigs go to the lady that I look after in the mornings and then carry on to my mum's with them. So I was just making sure with her family they're still okay with me showing up at the weekend with guinea pigs in pet carriers. And I think they're looking forward to meeting them. They love the guinea pigs. Who doesn't love the guinea pigs? The guinea pigs are brilliant. Letters from all children in the world have begun to pile so high that a spool of light has been draped around them. It creates a most festive scene in the post office. While a sight to see, we need to get through those letters on the double. If Santa sees, he'll probably let out one of his jolly laughs, but he'll be angry. Post office. Mix up letters. Alright, well maybe if this goes quickly, we'll do an arsehole playthrough. Deliver letters to Santa. You spend the week hauling letters from all the children in the world to Santa's workshop. And that reindeer looks like a koala with sticks growing out of its head. They pour all their hopes and dreams into every letter, so you better get them to the big guy. You gain 1 nice, 1 speedy and a paid 1 gumdrop. Everyone is coming to the post office to ask about a Christmas card they received from the mystery mailer. The postmaster is leaving out some of the letters to see if anyone can find any clues. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Maybe we all have a secret admirer, you joke. Turning to leave, you can't help but hope they find the menace. Krampus has started to snoop around the outskirts of town. Every year he tries to get his hands on the naughty and nice list, and almost every year we stop him. Almost. Oh, the horror for the poor naughty children. Santa usually goes soft on them, but Krampus, no. Krampus makes sure the naughty ones get their coal. Reindeer stalls. Train reindeer! Oh my goodness! You spend the week apparently bucking bronco, running the reindeer, young and old, through their training courses. Every so often you try out one of the jumps and no, you gain 1 speedy, 1 creative and paid 1 gumdrop. Flyers start appearing around the reindeer stalls advertising a dance competition being hosted by Dancer and Prancer. It seems once every couple of years they need to test their latest dance moves out on each other to see who's best. Being the nice reindeer that they are, they open the contest to everyone. You've got the perfect dance moves in mind to ensure you win. Perform a joyous dance. The night of the competition arrives. The stalls are surprisingly clean as the North Pole takes to the dance floor. You pull out a cup of cheer. By the end of the night, you have everyone laughing along with you. Even Prancer and Dancer are tickled by your jolly efforts, crowning you the season's dance champ. They give out a small prize and your abs hurt from all the laughing as you stroll home. You gain 1 gumdrop and 1 strong. So that little thing on the side, I've got something in all of those categories now. Now the Christmas snow is set in. With only a week to go, the power of eggnog and candy canes have us all dashing for the finish line. Breathe in that Christmas spirit one more time. We'll be sleeping until next November again soon enough. Mother Earth's garden? Let's meditate. Sometimes you just need to clear your mind and let it all go. You meditate on the edge of the garden, enjoying the view of the North Pole. You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative. You hear a hearty laugh coming from the cottage behind the garden. Mother Earth comes out holding a book in one hand and her stomach in the other as she continues cackling. Santa follows behind her, blushing. They've been doing it! Mother Earth waves you down and shoves the book into your hands. There are several pictures of a naked toddler, cheeks glistening in the winter snow beneath an outdoor Christmas tree. The other pictures on the page are equally adorable, yet horribly embarrassing for whoever they are. Wait, is this a young Santa? Run to show everyone! You clasp the book to your chest and begin dashing out of the garden straight to the centre of the North Pole. You hear a shriek behind you. Within minutes you stand in the most populated part of town. You triumphantly raise Mother Earth's family photos into the air. It begins with a murmur, then a few chuckles, then outright laughter as the crowd realises what you're showing them. Not the nicest way of going about it, but you certainly spread a kind of joy. You gain 2 naughty. You gain 1 jolly. Christmas Eve is upon us. The remote workshop outside is behind schedule, and if we don't get the deadlines met, all the children of the Norther will wake up with nothing but presents from their parents. Damn! Prancer has pranced off. That sleigh won't fly with only 7 reindeer. Worst of all, Krampus is closing in on the naughty and nice list. Luckily, he hasn't got it yet, but he's sure to take advantage of all this chaos. Stay on the curls of your shoes, elves. We've got a sleigh to pack. Okay. Catch Prancer. Inspect sleigh. Attach reindeer. Pack sleigh. Sleep till morn. Stop Krampus. Help Krampus. I'm gonna catch Prancer. Prancer is missing. Will you look for her? Confirm. After finding her tracks, you go running towards the abominable woods. You breach the tree line. Several snowkin point you in Prancer's direction. You find her shortly after prancing around one of the snowkin's bonfires. You attempt to hop on her back, but are easily thrown off. Prancer continues on towards Abby Snow's tent. You're only able to get her back to the sleigh after she's tired herself out, ruining the snowkin leader's home. Your delay has let Santa down. It's hard to believe another Christmas Eve is over. It's been a long 2 months, but no matter the outcome, we'd never trade them for the world. All that matters is we did this together and that we enjoyed ourselves as we did so. This year, however, it's going to be a blue Christmas. Krampus found the list, but when he came to swap out the presents with all the naughty children, as was his right according to his agreement with Santa, nothing was ready. The presents had yet to be loaded, Prancer was nowhere to be seen, and the mood was generally sour. The eve went on like that, and by the time he was supposed to be in the air, Santa had unhitched the sleigh and vowed he was taking a holiday. It was a year without a Santa Claus, a Christmas morning so sad, and if we want this to be the only year without a Santa Claus, we had better get some rest. Merry Christmas, everyone! You ruined it! The next week is all about reflection and one last chance to enjoy ourselves before we snooze for 10 months. Christmas doesn't need anything crazy to happen to be special. Sometimes just getting the perfect present, enjoying a good laugh with friends and a cosy fire is all you need. And despite all the sour mood this year, that's exactly what you got. Some let the lack of a sleigh ride weigh them down, but not you. Every day between Christmas and when you head off to hibernate goes just right for you. You drift off to sleep, feeling a little guilty that not everyone else could be as content. So basically, you were responsible for absolutely everything while Santa Claus just stood there going, ain't my problem. That was my good girl run. And Christmas didn't happen. Me doing the good girl thing. Oh my word. Right, I'm going to do an arsehole run then, because that was quick.